Just Be Tarot. Thank you for your amazing energy and for hanging out with me. I truly am grateful for you guys. Sorry I'm a little late. I honestly don't feel good. I was debating on going live at all, honestly. Can you hear my raspiness? But I'll be just fine. So, same old. With today's live, I'm going to go through the overall energy. Oh, you know what? I forgot my other. Oh, well. My other oracle deck. I feel like using another one, so we'll just skip that. Hello, how are you? I hope everybody is well. Okay, so Spirit, what's the overall energy for the week ahead? You know, I have to go. I'll be right back. I need to go get my other deck. Sorry, guys. I'm back. Thank you for your patience. It's much appreciated. Okay, so I'll put that there for now. All right, I am back. Spirit, what is the overall energy that's needed for this reading? For the collective, what are we working with for this weekend? What do we need to work on for this weekend? Messages, please. All tied up. Now, the first that usually I get like you are, you know, in your head about something or something has you, you're caught up in something. But I feel like you're busy, like super busy this weekend, all tied up. Like when, you know, somebody's asking you to make plans, you're like, oh, I'm tied up this weekend. Like along those lines. So some of you might be extremely busy. Others of you might like to get tied up, if you know what I mean. So there's also that. So if that's something you like, then maybe this reading is for you. Also, I feel like some of you are restraining yourselves for some reason or another. Maybe you're trying to show restraint regarding something or someone. But others of you, it's like you are feel like you're tied to something. It's almost like that Eight of Swords energy, like you're tied to something, but you could easily break free. Like her arms aren't like, you can tell that can easily escape. So it's like whatever you are bound to or feel like you're bound to, you're actually staying there by choice. It's not like you are, you do have the choice to leave, but you're choosing to stay. Now, you might not see it that way, but if you make the right choices, the right changes, the right decisions, you could get out of the situation. But really, you are making that decision to stay in the situation that you're in. So that is something that you might want to take a look deeper into this weekend. Okay, what else do we have, Spirit, for the collective? What do they need to know for this weekend? What is going on for this weekend, Spirit? Thank you. Victory. Somebody might be winning at something. Maybe you finished, you completed a goal. Maybe something that you've been manifesting is coming into fruition. Maybe you're getting what you wanted or what you've been wanting. Maybe you've been saving for something, or maybe you're getting news about something that you've been anticipating and it's going in your favor. So something is going to be favorable for you this weekend. What else, Spirit? For the collective. What else for the collective, Spirit? What else do we need, Spirit, for the collective? We have happy family. So there's going to be an energy of happiness this weekend. There's going to be an energy of victory. And I feel like I said, the first instinct I got with this when I saw it was you're going to be very busy with whatever you have planned. Maybe you have plans to just stay home, but you might be busy at home. You know, I've been spring cleaning all week, so maybe it's something to do with that. Maybe you are, you know, constructing something. Maybe you're, you know, crafting. Maybe you have made a decision to have friends over or something along those lines, have a little gathering or a galentine. But it looks like you are going to have a really, really high energy weekend with a lot of good energy coming towards you. So that is finally nice to hear. I love that. Okay, then we're going to go to this deck, which I initially forgot. So let's see what Spirit has to say with this deck. Spirit, I'm shuffling for the collective for this weekend coming. Now, this is a timeless reading, so anytime you see this, it was meant for you to see. Not all messages are going to resonate with you, but if you pick something up, there might be something in the reading that was meant for you. All right, Spirit, what does the collective need to hear for their greatest good for this incoming weekend? What's coming in for them? Okay, so I see some of you might be experiencing some kind of loss, unfortunately. Resourcefulness we have. We have health and caution. So I feel like there's something that's going to be coming in. You're being asked to look for the signs. Look for the signs that Spirit's giving you as a heads up on something. Like for this caution, see how the deer are coming in, or the whatever animals they are, some ancient livestock of some kind. They are stampeding. And when animals stampede, it's because there's some kind of bigger something coming towards them, or a predator. So I feel like this is trying to say, watch for the warning signs, because this could lead to this loss that they're talking about. So watch for some kind of warning signs this weekend. Yeah. This resourcefulness. Work with what you have, because this is like, again, they didn't have, like, back then they didn't have anything else to tell them but nature to let them know when things were happening. You know, that's why they looked at the stars, that they used the nature and what they had to be resourceful. So I feel like this weekend is going to be about looking for signs. Now, this could be looking for signs for health. If you feel pain, maybe you want to go get that checked out immediately rather than wait. If any of you are feeling some kind of ailment or have family that has some kind of ailment. So that could be, for some of you, it could also mean wellness, taking care of your body, taking the proper amount of vitamins, and being active, trying to move. But listen to what the universe, the earth is telling you. Because at one point, like I said, there wasn't any kind of anything but the world around them to tell people and give these signs. So we have, like the crow in both of these, loss and resourcefulness. Make sure you're being resourceful to avoid that loss. Be cautioned. So for some of you, that's going to be an issue this weekend. So pay attention to details for sure. Pay attention to the world around you. I just heard be aware of your surroundings. Okay, anything else from this deck, Spirit? Or was that all we needed? I think that was enough. That told a good story, for sure. That was a big message from this deck. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, and then we have, let's see from this deck what we have. All right, what else do we have, Spirit? Shuffling for the collective for this weekend. Whoops. Well, I'm not going to reach it from there. Let's see. Okay, letting go. We've been getting this, haven't we? Getting this a lot lately. Letting go, going with the flow. Surrendering control to your higher power. Letting things, see how things ride out. So if you feel like you're confined or in your head, like this first card says, if you feel like you're in this state of you are stagnant and can't figure out how to get untied, give up control. Give whatever it is to your higher power and let it be sorted out. If you've done all the things you can to progress, give it to your higher power. Give up control. I know I keep saying that, but that's the word I keep hearing over and over again. Okay, so we have manifesting dreams. And that goes along with victory. I said your dreams are going to be manifested. They're coming into fruition. All this abundance. And that could look different for a lot of different people. Victory looks different for across the world. And we have happy family, which can look different for a lot of different people. Families always look different. They certainly don't always look like this. So take that as it resonates, but I do feel like a lot of you have a lot of goals coming in, a lot of dreams that are being fulfilled. If, of course, you put the work in for it. These things aren't just going to happen. You have to work for them. You have to want them. You have to want to work enough. If you want them enough, you're going to work for them. Oh my goodness. Okay. This one says hearing messages from spirit. Okay, looking for the signs. Like I just said, using your resourcefulness, paying attention to what's around you. Um, we have this whole story about looking for signs, paying attention to what's around you, being aware of how, we always say, oh, we should have seen that coming. And hindsight's 2020. Spirit's giving you these clues. But are we taking them? We just have to quiet our life down enough to be aware of what's surrounding us. So if you want to hear the messages from your higher power, you're going to have to tune into your higher power. And it may sound easy, and it is easy as that, but you have to shut out the rest of the world and start paying attention and be present to what your higher power is trying to tell you. All right, moving on. Let's try this one. All right, Spirit, what from this deck, please? What is coming in from this deck, Spirit, for the weekend? What is it that they need to know? Messages that they need to know. What does the collective need to know for this weekend coming up? Shuffling for the collective, Spirit. Okay, so we have listen. Didn't I just say that? Spirit's so right on target all the time. Listen, pay attention. Silence. Sometimes you can, like through breath work, I feel a lot of times through breath work, I'm able to hear downloads coming in. So that might help somebody else. I know it helps me. So that's maybe something that would help somebody else. Whatever it takes for you to connect, it's going to be different it doesn't mean you have to sit cross-legged, listening to chanting or chanting yourself. There's so many different ways to connect with your higher power. And you just have to connect with your body and your mind. But that's going to look different for everybody. And I wish I had the right answer to say, oh, this is how you do it. But it's so different for everybody. We have go inward. It's time to connect with your inner child. So some of you might need to let your hair down. And it's funny because tomorrow I am going on like a little field trip with my grandson. So that's kind of like, let yourself be that kid again. Let yourself be in the position to have fun, to experience new things, looking at things maybe as an adult through these childlike eyes. Letting go, taking off that mask. Disappointment is not the end. So I do feel like some of you might be disappointed this weekend. We have caution, we have loss, we have, those cards as well. Brandon, most of the cards have been so positive, but of course there's always going to be that other side. But there is hope even in the darkest of nights. And that's where we can see the light. All right, so just keep in mind that the darkness doesn't last. Things are going to get bright again. And disappointment is inevitable. We're all going to be disappointed at some point in our life. Somebody's not going to come through for us. Something's not going to happen that we manifested. Rejection is your higher power. What is it? Rejection is Uh, shoot, I cannot think of the. Oh, rejection is protection. So it's like, your higher power is protecting you by sending you in a different direction. And that's so true. It's like you're being guided divinely to what you're supposed to be doing, to what path you're supposed to be on. And we have our minds so set on the things we want to do. But this is spirit saying it's not the end. There's more in store for you. Okay, so I am moving on to the hidden truth, seeing what comes out of this. And then I'll start with the tarot. All right, Spirit. What is the messages from the collective's people to them? What messages do they need to hear from their people? Thank you. We have, I feel you, even though we are apart. So if some of you are no contact relationships, that might be for you. We have, you were the best thing in my life. I couldn't let you get close to me. It was my fault, but I blamed you. And I want to feel that way again. So there's some messages from your people or person. All right, so let's go ahead and get these cards shuffled. Okay, so for the card pull, I scroll up to the top of the chat and I read the questions in the order that they come over. I try to pull 2 cards for every question. And sometimes more, sometimes less come out, depends on the situation. I'm trying to think. You know it's your question because I will read your handle before I answer the question. And I don't answer questions about health or pregnancy. These aren't yes or no questions, so please phrase the questions so they're not, doesn't get a yes or no answer. It makes it easier for me so I don't have to rephrase the question. And I think that is it. Oh, and you don't have to repeat questions in the chat and spam the chat because I will see your question when I get to it. All right, so let's go all the way up. And thank you for everybody who said hi. I'm saying hi back. I'm so happy that you are here with me, and I'm glad to be in your energy. Let's see. We have M Love 1010 saying hello. We have Pran ETA says this. Pran ETA also says, what energy do I need to feel myself in my element again? What energy do I need to feel myself? What is the energy that Pran is looking for? What does she need to feel herself again? Thank you. So we have the Ace of Cups. So it looks like your cup is already overflowing. You just have to recognize it and be in tune with it. But we also have the Four of Cups in reverse. So it seems to me like you are not paying attention to what's right in front of you. It's like you're looking at things that are unattainable or that you have been focused on for so long because you've been attracted to them for so long. But there's something right in front of you that spirit's handing to you like a present. And it's like you are you need to look at that and see and explore that option rather than paying attention to things that, yes, you're attracted to, but they haven't worked out for you previously. So they're probably not going to work out for you going forward. Thank you, Pran. Simran0 says, hi, what do I need to know from my spirits? Simran's asking for guidance from spirits, guides, guardians for Simran. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, means that something is going to happen that makes you feel a lot more at ease, a lot less anxious. You're going to start to get better rest. So it seems like you're working something out so you're not in your head as much. You could have put somebody or cut off somebody who was previously trying to manipulate you or lie to you. I feel like that energy has been cut off, or maybe you disconnected from them, but it's giving you like a lot of relief. Okay, Pran ETA asks, what does Zahn feel for me? What does Zahn feel for Pran? What does Zahn feel for Pran? What's the energy there with Zahn and Pran? What is the energy between Zahn and Pran? What is the energy? Thank you. Again, with this Nine of Swords, you make this person feel at ease. Nine of Swords in reverse. You make them sleep better at night. The thoughts of you, like, really help their anxiety. Maybe it's something you say, maybe it's something you do that relieves their anxiety. Unfortunately, there seems to be a little bit of control here. Spirit saying you need to let control. But maybe they like the control. Zahn likes the control, because the question is, what does Zahn feel for me? So if he maybe he's trying to control you. I'm being told to clarify. Spirit, what do you mean by this Temperance card for Pran regarding Zahn's feelings for them? Five of Wands, calming. The calming energy. And what? An Eight of Cups. You're getting them on the right path. So we have a calming energy. And I feel like that you're getting them on the right path, or maybe you are their path. They feel like they're drawn to you. Okay, Simran. Hello, Simran. Says hi. Love. Hello. 1010 says love reading, please. Okay, I'm doing. Spirit, what does Love need to know about the energy of love coming towards her? What energy regarding love is coming towards them? Energy of love towards M love, please. We have a King of Pentacles in your energy. Now, that could be you or somebody coming towards you. This is somebody who is going to want to take you out and show you off, is what I'm getting. We have the Four of Swords. So they don't want us to stay at home and rest. This is somebody who wants to show you off. Somebody who wants to take you out. So be on the, that's how you're going to know it's them, because they're going to want to go out. They're going to want to do things. Okay, so M Love also says, will my finances improve? What's the energy regarding M Love's finances? What is the energy regarding M Love's finances? Please, Spirit. Asking for M Love. What is the energy regarding their finances? I feel like you might need to speak to somebody for help regarding, we have the Hierophant. So you might need to speak to somebody regarding a better way to sort through your finances, to give you financial advice. Anything else, Spirit, regarding M Love's finances? Any other messages? We have the Three of Pentacles. So it's, that's what I'm saying. It's collaborating. It's trying to, I would like going to maybe an investor or something like that, getting advice, collaborating with somebody on what you need to do. Thank you, M Love. M Love also says, how does he feel about me? Spirit, how does the person on M Love's mind feel about that? They want to make an emotional connection. We have the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Cups in reverse. It's like they have all this love to give and they're trying to make an emotional connection. They're trying to figure out a way to connect with you emotionally. Maybe one or both of you have your guards up when it comes to expressing your emotions. Maybe either one of you has like some kind of childhood trauma where it's hard to sort through things, or they're not ready to trust. So I do feel like their cup is overflowing for you. However, they want it to extend into something more. Okay, I'm taking the opportunity to light some more incense. So bear with me another moment. I hope everybody's had a great week. I have been a little sick. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. I almost canceled. But I didn't think it was fair to you guys. And I don't have any time in the next couple days to reschedule for you. So I figured I better come on and, stay true to my word. So here I am with my pals. I hope everybody's doing well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I never say that anymore. Take a moment to like and subscribe, please. I am Sarah B from Just Be Tarot. I this Tuesday I posted a channeled messages reading for the collective, so make sure you're checking that out on the channel. I go live every Monday and Thursdays between 6:30 and 7. I try to get on at least one more day in between. I wasn't able to this week. Like I said, I was not feeling good. So I wasn't able to pop on, but I want to start doing that more and more. So hit that notification bell. That's going to let you know when I'm going live or posting new readings. So yeah, everybody take a look at these channeled messages that I'm posting on Tuesdays. They're for the collective, and they're past, recent past, present, and near future readings, so like within the next couple weeks, because I believe in divine timing. So like when anything's supposed to happen, that's when it's supposed to happen. I'm not a fortune teller, so I can't really predict things, but I can let you know what your energy is and what's surrounding you presently. So let's see what's next. Pran ETA. What is a thinking of me? Pran ETA asks, what is a thinking of me? Pran ETA wants to know what is a thinking of them. What is a thank you? Okay, again we have the King of Pentacles. So this is somebody who may have their own business or home, or they're very seasoned. They've been around for a while. They might even have a family with another relationship. This person is knowledgeable and works very hard. This could even be like a boss type figure, but it looks like their energy towards you is stagnant. It's not going anywhere. So we have with the Chariot in reverse. So if you'd like it to go somewhere, you would have to to maybe work on both your shadow self as well as your light, because both of these need to be moving in order for this to change into the upright. So you might consider some shadow work to clear that energy to get that moving towards you. Pran ETA says, how is C doing? Spirit, how is C doing? How is C doing? Asking for Pran ETA. How is C doing? C is, we have this energy again of, now I don't know if this is your energy or their energy, because the same card came out for you earlier. Now you have a lot of love for C, but it's almost like it's mothering love, like you're taking care, you want to take care of C. But we have like you're not paying attention to what you need to be paying attention to, or maybe they're not. And it's like they have something right in front of them, but they're not willing to pick it up or move on. There's something that they're not seeing. But I see that you have a lot of emotion for this person. So I feel like they are doing well. I mean, they are maybe not making the best choices, but I feel like they can feel your mothering instincts, because this person is surrounded by butterflies and fairies, and I feel like they can feel like your energy surrounding them, knowing that you care about them in this mothering type of way, this healing type of way. See how she's healing this person? Thank you, Pran. Okay. Narayan Harsan 2024 asks, Yashi Minstra is in love with Sunny Sharma. Are you asking if Yashi Mishra is in love with Sunny Sharma? Spirit, is Yashi in love with Sunny? Is Yashi in love with Sunny, Spirit? Asking for Narayan Harsan. Asking about Yashi and Sunny. What is the energy there, Spirit? Thank you. What's the energy there? We have 7 of Pentacles. It's like they're planting seeds. They might know about each other, but nothing has happened yet. It's like the seeds have been planted and they have to wait for the fruit to grow. So nothing's happened there yet. So I wouldn't say that they're in love, but there is some kind of energy there. They know about each other. Scorpio says, hi, beautiful. Thank you. You're beautiful. So can I ask what the energy will be between Gemini T and I this weekend? Scorpio is asking about T and themselves this weekend. What's going on? What's the energy between Gemini T and Scorpio for this weekend? What is the energy there? I feel like either you or both of you might be staying in this weekend, maybe together. We have the Hermit and the Queen of Cups. I feel like this is both healing energy, because like I pointed out before, this is like healing. See, her fingers are like, I'm healing you. And we all know the Hermit is healing energy. So I feel like you might have a healing conversation or something, like, but you guys might stay in and have like a heart-to-heart. Something along those lines. Or have like a conversation. But I do feel like there is going to be contact this weekend. And it's going to be better than you think it's going to be. Thank you, Scorpio. Okay. Naran Harshan, I answered that. So thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Thank you, Scorpio, for liking. I appreciate you. Oh boy, we have a spammer here. Cool. Okay, so Pran says, any message regarding H? Any messages regarding H for Pran? Any messages regarding H for Pran? Shuffling for thank you. I feel like they're not giving up. H, we have this energy. This 9 of Wands means not giving up. The good fight. They're going to keep fighting until they win. Anything else about Peach? The Seven of Wands. He might be lowering his defenses, letting you in a little bit more, and decides that he doesn't want to give up. But the Seven of Wands, I feel like he's taking that wall down that he's built, if that makes sense to you. Okay. We have Scorpio. 1180 says, I just want to say thank you. You were right about me experiencing a lot of loss. Oh, thank you for the feedback. I'm sorry that you're experiencing a lot of loss, but thank you for the feedback. Unfortunately, it was my dog and a few people close to me. It's been rough. Oh, it reconnected me with some old friends. Oh, well, I hate that's how you reconnected with them, but I love that you were reconnected with old friends. That makes me happy. And thank you for letting me know that it connected with you, that my messages are helping people. It's what I'm here for. Thank you. I appreciate all you guys so much. Thank you for your feedback. Zara15 says, hi, what is coming next in my life? Zara15 says, hi, what is coming next? Okay, what is the spirit coming in? Spirit, what is the energy coming in for Zara15? What is the energy coming in for Zara15? Thank you. I feel like you're going to have a realization with this Knight of Swords. You're going to realize something. And it might be about a boss or a father. We have the Knight of Swords and then the King of Swords in reverse. I feel like there's going to be some realization about a masculine energy. Now, I'm thinking it's a father. It could be a brother or even a husband or a partner. This person might want to come back to you. It could be an ex of some kind. Come back into your life, or it's if it's a father that's been estranged, or a family member that's been estranged, they might ask to come back into your life to give it another chance. I feel like this person maybe upset you and now they might be coming in. Because look at how this guy's treating this person in this Knight of Swords. This person might have upset you or walked away. And now I feel like they want to come back for another chance here. Will someone new come into my love life in the second half of 2026? Let's see. Shuffling for Zara. Thank you. Now we have there's missed opportunities. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So you've been missing some opportunities, or if you wait until the second half, you might have missed some opportunities from the first half of 2026. Missing some kind of emotional connections. I feel like there's somebody in your life now. I was told to clarify here. What is this Ten of Cups in reverse? So I feel like there's going to be missed opportunities, missed emotional connections. Can we clarify here? You're stuck in a cycle with somebody or something. There's somebody you're still attached to. If you're not attached to them, like in a relationship, then you might be emotionally attached to them still. And it's really blocking whatever energy is trying to come in for you. You're missing opportunities. Anything else, Spirit? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so this could be you. Now, you work hard. You're very independent. You have a certain life that you want to live. And you're willing to work hard to live that life. So I feel like there are certain people you're letting slip by. Maybe because they don't look or feel like the type of person that you expect. But like, there needs to be an open heart and an open mind. And at least like give people a chance before you decide to shut them out or to know that they're not your person. So I feel like you're missing opportunities here. Thank you, Zara. MGP888 says hi. Hello. Oh, is that a puppy on your picture? I love that. Aliza is Australian pink clay mask good for my skin? I don't answer health questions, but I would do more research on it. So I'm not going to answer that. Thank you. Will Cooper come back to our house for work again? She is our employee. Shuffling for Aliza. What is the energy regarding Kubra and Aliza? Is she going to be coming back to their home? What is the energy there? What is the energy with Kubra and Aliza? I feel like she's comfortable where she is right now. So I don't think she's going to be coming back. Yeah. She's comfortable where she's at now with this Four of Swords energy. And we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So I don't think she's going to be coming back to you as an employee. Thank you, Eliza. Beanish says, how are you doing? I'm doing well. Thank you, Beanish. She also says, is the water sign a good compatible match for me for marriage, or the earth sign? I don't answer yes or no questions. I can... What is a suitable sign for Beanish for marriage? She's asking for a sign. What sign? What elemental sign, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, so we have air and the Hierophant. We have the Empress and the Hierophant, but they're both in reverse. So yeah, we have air sign. So it is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Thank you, Beanish. YM, hello. How are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. Kinza said hi. Hope you're well. Thank you, Kinza. I am. Well, getting over a cold, but well as I can be. Thank you. Kinza says, what will happen in the month of November? Oh, that's too far away. I'm not, I don't know about that. Um, I'm not a fortune teller. I can tell you the energy of what's surrounding you right now. But too many things can happen between now and November to change that energy. Any decision that anybody makes can change the energy of something that's going to happen in November. So we're going to answer your question for the general reading because that's, I can read your energy now. Kenza wants to know what's in their energy right now. Thank you. I feel like there is some kind of party that might be canceled or event that might be canceled or postponed. I do have a divine masculine coming in here. We have the Four of Wands in reverse and the King of Wands. So I do feel like something is going to be canceled or an event is going to be postponed. But I do see a King of Wands walking into your energy. Maybe this event is being canceled because of this King of Wands energy. Now, this King of Wands in this deck is protected by armor. I feel like they're not exposing themselves, which is odd for King of Wands because the King of Wands is very, very all about, they're very charming, down to earth, very open, charismatic, have a lot of passion, creative, will talk to anybody about anything, which is why I'm like, they have their armor on, which means they are holding back something. So this person that's in your energy is like holding back. They come across as a King of Wands energy. Whereas, like I said, those descriptions of, charismatic, but they're about as deep as a puddle. They're holding back their actual personality. So be aware of that. And I don't mean that in a good way. They're holding back their personality, like it's like almost like what they're portraying to you now is fake. And their actual personality might be something that is a little bit more controlling or something along those lines. So I would watch out for that energy and be careful. Thank you, Kinza. Excuse me. Okay, Golner says, hi, how are you? Thank you, I'm doing well. What will happen in my love life in 2026? Shuffling for Golner's love life for 2026. What's going on? What's coming into Golner's energy as far as love? Shuffling for Golner regarding love. Thank you. I do feel like you might be starting a new journey here. You might meet somebody that you work with. This could be somebody from work. or maybe somebody that like you network with, or maybe a friend from somebody at work. It's going to have something to do with work, like some kind of direct or indirect tie to work. This might be even somebody that you know, somebody coming in from the past, or maybe you're discussing the past, or maybe you grew up in the same time frame. You're discussing like maybe nostalgic, like, oh, I used to listen to that band. Oh, did you see them here at this venue? Like that kind of stuff. That's how you might get started on a conversation. But I do feel like there is some kind of a new journey that you're starting. And you have to be brave enough to take the first step. Um, it might not be somebody or something that you're used to, but Spirit's saying it's going to be worth it. You just have to trust. Thank you, Gulner. YM asks, can you please tell me if relationship with Tariq is promising? YM wants to know what's going on with Tariq. Thank you. I do feel like this is what it's like the present that Spirit's giving you. This is like somebody that you didn't think it was going to work out with, and it is. I do feel like this is promising. What else, Spirit, regarding Tariq and YM? Is this person it might be needing forgiveness or something along those lines? Forgiveness from something, or second chance at something. Maybe they were in your energy before. Maybe they're recovering from something. I do feel like they went through some kind of healing, or they might be still healing from something. But I do feel like this is going to be a good match for you once they've healed. I feel like there's a healing journey that they have to be put on. Gulnar asks, what is currently happening in Hassan Alayari's love life? What is currently happening in Hassan Alayari's love life? I'm not exactly sure. We have the 9 of Cups in reverse, and then we have the 10 of Cups in the upright. So I feel like this person has gone through a lot of emotional, a lot of emotions to get where they are right now. Apparently they're happy, or happier than they have been, but I feel like it's taken a lot for them to get there. So they might be seeing somebody right now that they're happy with currently, but it wasn't an easy road. Thank you, Golner. So Amy Omasta says, seriously, don't believe in card readings. It's so fake. Okay, well, thank you for your opinion. Wesley Bradbury says, Amy, no, it really is true. Trust me. I'll thank you, Wesley. I appreciate you. Okay. Van Deluzalo 3993 says hi. Thank you. And the same person says current feelings from Jay towards me. Current feeling from Jay towards Van Deluzalo 3993. Current feelings from Jay. What is the energy there? Thank you. So it looks like it's something that you're manifesting. But I feel like they haven't had that aha moment where it's clicking with them that you like them. I feel like you're working on it though. You're planting seeds, talking to the right people, but I don't feel like it's clicking with them. We have the Knight of Swords, which is like this aha moment. Like they have to get it. Something's going to come to them where they finally going to understand that they like you. So I don't feel like you just got to keep working your magic with this magician. Keep manifesting. Keep planting those seeds in the right people's ear until he gets it, until he understands that he has to message you for this act to actually start. Thank you. Wesley Bradbury says, ma'am, can you please tell me if I will be fired today? Oh my goodness. From my workplace. We don't do yes or no questions here, but I can tell you the energy surrounding it. What is the energy surrounding Wesley Bradbury and his job? What's the energy there, Spirit? What is the energy? I just smelled some kind of grape, if that means anything. Grape or something very sweet. And there's nothing sweet here. There's incense and sage. So well, I all of a sudden smelled some kind of sweetness. So that might mean something to you. Six of Swords. I think they think of you highly. I don't feel like you're going to get fired. It's a calming energy, Six of Swords. Going from a rough time to a calm time. Maybe taking a vacation or like traveling, but I don't feel like it's firing. What else regarding Wesley and his job? Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Now, you might not like what you do. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. But we have the Queen of Wands. So I don't feel like this is an energy of somebody getting fired, Wesley. So I don't feel like that energy is surrounding you. Now, you know what? I was just told to, because in this energy, there is a lot of negativity surrounding this person's traveling. So you really have to protect your energy, because I do feel like for that mindset you have, you must be thinking something negative. So you have to really protect your energy and not let these negative thoughts get into your proximity. So make sure you're protecting your energy before you go to work and keeping these at bay. Somebody might be surrounding you trying to manipulate or trying to get you fired. But I don't feel like that energy is in your proximity. Okay, Colling says barrage feelings for Depa. Okay, barrage for Depa. What is the energy regarding barrage and Depa? Asking for culling. Shuffling for barrage and Depa's energy. What's going on there? There's blocked energy here. We have exactly like you said, blocked situation, no contact. Yeah. We have the 8 of Wands. So that's absolutely blocked energy. And we have the 10 of Swords in reverse. This is a cycle that you're caught into. You have to disconnect. Disconnect energetically. Cut the ties off. You've been blocked, or whoever's been blocked. Make sure you cut those energetic cords too, so you can move on from that. Thank you, Colling. Ashley Perry says hi. Thank you. Ashley Perry also says, what does the card say about me? What's the energy surrounding? Okay, it's told too many. So let's try again. We do have the 5 of Swords in reverse that did come out. Now the 5 of Swords in reverse is being more trusting, letting go of control. Like you've let go of controls. You might have been controlling, or you're trying to work on letting go of control. It's not always easy, but you're actively working on trying to let spirit guide you, or your higher power guide you to where you're meant to be. It has not been an easy task for you, but I'm supposed to remind you that we're all human and a work in progress. So, Spirit, the universe sees that you've been working on yourself. Anything else for Ashley? Yep, you're recovering from something. Now, this is the Judgment card, which is, it's like you are being freed from a past that you weren't proud of. So you can know that Spirit sees this and understands your journey, and that Spirit is right there with you. Thank you, Ashley. M Love says, thank you, you're welcome. Starry Night says, hi. Hi, Starry. Can I ask, what does Joseph think of him? What does Joseph think of him? Spirit, Starry Night's asking, what does Joseph think of him? 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 Thank you. Thank you. That came out quickly. Okay, so we have the Emperor and we have the Lovers in reverse. So I don't think Joseph thinks too highly of him, whoever him is. But I'm hearing that there's a choice you've been putting off or postponing that needs to be addressed. Both of these energies are in reverse, so I feel like it's something that you've been putting off. Maybe telling somebody or something that's a decision you have to make. But I don't think Joseph is on board with whatever it is. M. Love says, will my financial troubles last a long time? Spirit, what does M. Love need to know about her financial troubles? Will they last long? What is the energy there? What is the energy there, Spirit? We have the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is very knowledgeable, very blunt, very honest. So I feel like you need to go and to somebody who's going to be that person for you. Like some kind of financial planner or something along those lines, because I feel like you need somebody to tell you the honest truth about what you're looking at as far as finances. Somebody who can help you get through this rocky time that you're having. Thank you, M. Love. Starry Night says, "Oh, are you sick?" I am. I was sick all yesterday. I came home from work early and then I slept all day, and which is why I wasn't live. And then, but I have a little class trip for my grandson tomorrow that I don't want to miss. So I'm struggling to get through. But thank you so much for asking and your well wishes. I appreciate you. Wesley Bradbury says, we like and subscribe. We need like and subscribe. I'm not sure if we did like and subscribe. Oh, thank you so much, Wesley. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, Pran ETA, does Z have romantic feelings for me? Does Z have romantic feelings for Pran? Does Z have romantic feelings for Pran? What is the energy there, Spirit? What is the energy for Z and Pran? Oh, I caught one. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. And we have the Four of Cups. So I feel like this is... I feel like his energy... He's making himself known that they're single and that they want more. And I feel like Spirit is giving you this energy, because with the Four of Cups, it's like, that Spirit coming out of the clouds and saying, here, you're missing this. It's like that's the energy that Z is giving you right now. Like, it's almost like you're overlooking him, and he has more to offer you. Look at this abundance. I feel like they want to share that with you. But I feel like you might be scared because it's something new. It's not something that you would normally be attracted to, or not somebody that you would normally go for, but you're being guided, you're being protected. Thank you, Pran. Okay, so Taylor Morin says, I saw she was healing. You saw who was healing? I don't know what that means, but thank you. Taylor says, hi. I wish I knew what that meant. I don't know. That's not really a question, but thank you. I appreciate you. We have Starry Night says, will Joseph ever love me more than his ex? Will Joseph ever love more than his ex? Will Joseph ever love more than his ex? Will Joseph ever love more than his ex? What's the energy there with Joseph? We have the 9 of Wands. He's trying to walk away from his ex. We have this 9 of Wands in reverse. So he's not fighting for them anymore. Can you clarify that, Spirit, with another card? What's with this 9 of Wands energy? Is Joseph walking away for good? Is he moving on? What's the energy there, Spirit? I feel like they've moved on. We have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like there's like some kind of, he wants things right now. And I'm not sure his ex was able to give that to him or had the capacity to. Because it's like, we have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse as well. So it's like maybe they were waiting. Like, I feel like Joseph was like waiting, standing there trying to juggle all these things. I feel like this is an energy of walking away from that energy. I feel like they are very much in a rush for something, though. They want immediate, like, on demand kind of, like, I want things to happen now. I want things to be okay now. But that's not the way it works. You have to work on yourself, work on like, there's work that has to get put into things. If you care for them enough. Starry Night also asks, if I ask Joseph to go to therapy, will he? Let's see. Starry Night wants to know, would Joseph listen to her regarding therapy? What's the energy there? Would Joseph listen to Starry regarding therapy? Would Joseph listen to Starry regarding therapy or advice regarding therapy. We have the Six of Cups, which is like, you know, I feel like he would pretend to. He might be reflective. It might bring him back to the past. It might trigger some things. But I do feel like it would make him realize that you care, or put a realization that you want an emotional connection. We have the Page of Cups. So I feel like there's an emotional connection between you guys, and he's seeing this, but I'm not sure that is what it's going to take for them to go to therapy or to get help. Jazzberry says, hey. Hello, Jazzberry26. Story Night says, what does Joseph like about Andre? What does Joseph like about Andres? I keep getting this Four of Cups that's coming out like throughout. Somebody in this energy that's on here definitely needs to prioritize. They're paying attention to something that is not happening for them. I don't think you should really care about what Joseph thinks about Andres, in all honesty. In fact, I think Andres, I mean, we had the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands, okay? So this is somebody who's been working on themselves. Okay, this person went from this Knight of Wands energy and has evolved into the King of Wands energy. It looks like you have an emotional connection with this person, while Joseph is over here paying attention to whatever. I don't think you should care what Joseph thinks about Andres. You should follow your own heart. Because Andres is into you, and it looks like he's evolved from, been working on himself, been putting time into themselves. Starry Night says, what would make Giorgio like me more than Roberta? What is the energy regarding Giorgio and Starry Night? What's the energy there, Spirit? Too many? What is the energy regarding Giorgio and Roberta? What is the energy there, Spirit, between Giorgio and Starry Night? Giorgio and Starry Night. Thank you. There's stagnant energy. There's a blockage in anything coming through between you and Giorgio. Now, what would Starry have to do to change that energy, to unblock that, Spirit? What would Starry have to do to unblock that energy? What would Starry... Thank you. I feel like he already put you on a pedestal. There's already an energy that he sees you and respects you. So what else needs to happen? That's a victory. That's a winning. What does she need to do to block the energy to get to that point? Make an emotional connection. We have the Nine of Cups and then the Ten of Pentacles, along with the Six of Wands. So this person already looks at you and admires you, but you need to make an emotional connection. Jazzberry, thank you, Starry Night. Jazzberry says, what's my energy for the next week at work? What's the energy for the next week at work for Jazz? We have the Devil in reverse, healing, recovering from something. What do you mean by this Devil energy for Jazz and what's coming into work for this week? Spirit, can you clarify that for Jazz? For the energy for this week for work? Page of Pentacles. Oh. Not making a lot of money. Hours might still be cut. Still recovering from the slowness of the season. And what's coming in to Jazz's energy right now? There's going to be opportunities coming in for you with this Ace of Pentacles. This might be something to do on the side. Maybe you're creative or have a way to make extra money. We have the Seven of Pentacles, meaning that you need some patience. Spirit's asking you for more patience. Because opportunities are coming, but you need to have patience waiting for them. Jazzberry also asks, why am I thinking about my ex-crush Raul? We haven't talked since 2021. Why is Raul in Jazzberry's thoughts? Shuffling for Jazz. What is in Jazzberry's thoughts regarding Raul? What's a mutual respect? What's the energy there? Why is Jazzberry thinking about Raul? Why is Jazz thinking about Raul? Is that a sign of something, Spirit? We had the Six of Wands, so you looked up to him. You admired him at some point. Spirit, can you clarify? We have the Two of Pentacles. Something that you've been trying to work out. Maybe you are comparing his energy with somebody else's energy and you're not even realizing it. I feel like this person There might have been like something happened that sparked a memory. But I see you're remembering the good things. It's nothing bad. Starry Night says, will Ben's dentist do a good job on me? Starry Night is asking about Ben's dentist. What is the energy there, Spirit? Eight of Swords in reverse. They're going to relieve your anxiety. You might have anxiety going to the dentist. They're going to relieve it for you. You don't have anything to worry about. They might reveal something to you that you didn't know. Alicia Arias says hi. Alicia also asks, what comes up for me this weekend? What's the energy for Alicia Arias this weekend? What's the energy surrounding Alicia for this weekend? What is the energy surrounding Alicia for this weekend? What is the energy surrounding Alicia for this weekend, please? Shuffling for Alicia. What is the energy there, Spirit? You're not going to be getting what you want, or what maybe you're hinting at something, but unfortunately it's not going to work in your favor. Thank you, Alicia. You're welcome, Starry Night. Thank you. Abby Ramed says hi. Cyan says, hey B, what's up for March for me? What's the energy coming in for Cyan for March? Shuffling for Cyan. What's coming in for Cyan, please? The energy surrounding her for March, please. Energy surrounding Cyan. I feel like you have a decision to make. You finally are getting clarity on something, and it's going to help you make a decision that you've been postponing, something that you've been putting off. It's finally going to be a good time. We have an energy coming in for you. Somebody wants to connect with you. And I'm seeing, don't miss this opportunity. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, meaning a missed opportunity. And these came out together. So it might be a missed connection if you're not paying attention. Shimlamo Hantu. Ma'am, will you get my visa in this February? Ma'am, will I get my visa in this February or March? I don't answer yes or no questions, so I can give you the energy surrounding that. So Shim Lamohanto, what is the energy surrounding his visa or their visa? What is the energy surrounding their visa? Okay, so we have the Justice in reverse. I don't think it's going to be coming in February if that's what you are hoping. I would keep an eye out for it in March. Abaramed. wants to know, what is Aditi thinking about Abir? What is Aditi thinking about Abir? We'll do that first. What is Aditi thinking about Abir? I feel like she's trying to seek enlightenment. Maybe she's asking around your friends, people who know you, to get to know what you're about a little bit better. I feel like they want to start to make a connection. Now, how feels Aditi to Abir, her love life? How does Aditi feel about Abir in love? Is Aditi attracted romantically? I do feel like there is an attraction. I do feel like they want to get to know you better, and they want to go on adventures. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, so that's like a healing energy. That's like an energy of finding your person. And they want to go on adventures with you. They want to start on this journey with this Page of Wands. So I do think they are attracted to you and want to start something with you. HRJ says, hi there. Hello, good to see you. Leslie Bradbury says, we appreciate your time and effort to help. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you. HRJ says, what's my next 2 months looking like? Well, I can read your energy now, so let's see. I don't know. It's how far into the future it will go. There is some kind of Ace of Pentacles energy, so there's some kind of opportunity coming in for you. It might be work, it might be love, it might be a situation. Something's coming in for you. Six of Swords in reverse. It's going to get rough before it gets better, though. So if you take this opportunity, know that it's not going to be easy getting to where you need to be, but it's going to be worth it. Once you get through the rough, that's the energy that's going to be coming towards you. But it is going to be a rough time before it gets better. Thank you, HRJ. Sania, okay, I never get this name right. Sania Ahmed, 6936 says hi. Abermed says, oh, I already answered that. Okay, Sania, that's nice. Sania asks, what is Saeed Faizan Shah's feelings for me? What is Saeed's feelings for Sania? What is Saeed's feelings for Sania? Thank you. Now I feel like there's a nervous energy surrounding this relationship. Like he gets nervous. So that could be like butterflies nervous is what I'm feeling. What else, Spirit? But there's something, it's not moving forward. He might have anxiety because it's not moving forward, or he feels like something's been halted regarding this energy. He's long distance, you say. But I feel like there is something. I wonder if is there communication? Because I feel like there's this stagnant energy, like it's not being worked on with this Three of Pentacles, like no work's being done. And he gets very nervous about it, how to proceed or how to. I mean, he gets excited, but then he gets nervous too. Okay, Janny says, will B and I meet this year? Shuffling for Janny. I get another one, Spirit? Oops, one flipped over. Thank you. Oh, the Ace of Pentacles again. And the Six of Cups. So you will have an opportunity to reminisce. And I feel like, oh, we got another one hidden here. Ace of Swords in reverse. So I do feel like you're going to have an opportunity. And I hear like you might, this might even like bring out childlike behavior, or you're going to be able to let your hair down and have a good time. So it might be like on a vacation or something along those lines. I feel like there's a lack of communication though, or lack of detail or clarity. There's something that you're missing out on, something that's they're not telling you, or there's something that's incomplete here that I'm picking up on. Thank you, Jenny. Mark says, can I ask? Of course you can, Mark. Did you ask anything? Shall I pull a card for you? I'm going to pull a couple of cards for Mark just in general. I don't see him in the next couple of questions, so let's see. Mark 773. I am getting the energy that you have to come out of and show give your energy to the rest of the world. You've been hibernating all winter, hibernating meaning not going out, and it's time that people need your energy. People want to be around you. People like your energy. And we have the Queen of Pentacles here, which means that you could have this energy coming towards you. Life is filled with abundance and it's yours for the taking. But you have to get out of this restful energy that you've been in, because good things are coming towards you. So you got to raise that energy, and that energy will come back to you. Sanaya says, oh, I already answered that. Abir asks, what is Aditi thinking about Abir? I already answered that too. I answered that. Now we're spamming. Okay. Wesley Bradbury said, I am fitting for my property that my family is, I am fitting for my property that my family is heading for me. I am fitting. I'm not sure if that's a question or you're telling me that. I'm sorry, Wesley. I'm not understanding that. I'm not sure what that means. And I feel like I wouldn't be able to accurately give you an answer. I can't even. Am I fitting? I'm not sure. Wesley, if you can ask me again. You're welcome, Wesley. All right, it just seems like everything is spamming now. Can people ask a question once? Thank you, H. I appreciate you. Mark773 says, how does Darwin Hernandez see me now? How does Darwin Hernandez see Mark773? Thank you. Can I have another one, please? Like, they want to make an emotional connection with you. We have the Knight of Cups. I feel like they want to come towards you and make some kind of connection. Spirit, can you clarify that? Can I have one more card? What kind of connection do they want to make with Mark? What kind of connection there do they want to make with Mark? What kind of connection? They've been manifesting this connection. We have the Magician in the upright. So this is a connection that they've been manifesting. Something trying to but it looks like they're stuck in some kind of cycle. Currently, they're stuck in some kind of cycle. With this 10 of Wands in reverse, it's not ending. So although they've seen and they can envision a connection with you, there's a cycle that they're stuck in, and right now they can't see past that. Sanaya, I've answered that question already. Thank you. Dahlia Boo, how are you? Dahlia Boo asks, why do I close off when heavy topics get mentioned? What's the energy there, Spirit? Yeah, I have the Six of Swords in reverse, which means, yeah, you take flight. You want to go. It's rough that you have to answer any topics that maybe it's past life trauma, but you feel like it's a heaviness that comes over you. Spirit, why the Six of Swords in reverse for Dahlia? Why the Six of Swords regarding, thank you. It's like you have to seek clarity. You haven't been able to. I feel like there's stories that you need to hear or connections you need to make. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So I feel like it's about you seeking clarity. So you haven't, maybe it's like you have to get in touch with your shadow self or do some like soul searching so you can figure out why. And because I feel like there might be some trauma here with the Six of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Swords and seeking clarity. So I feel like there's something that needs to be cleared up with somebody or something from the past. But I do see that you're going through a rough time with that. Thank you, Starry Night. And thank you, Dahlia Boo. Okay, so Komal oh, Komal Deepakur says, Komal Deep Kur Will, my ex Okay, so we'll caramel deep core will Caron deep message them. Will Karen deep message caramel deep? What is the energy there, Spirit? Oh, I do see that something's working out there. They want to connect. What is their feelings for, what is Karen Deep's feelings for Caramel Deep? They want to control things. Yeah, they're looking for control here. They're looking for control. They want you to make a choice, and they're going to say it's this or that, and they're not going to be the ones to want to make a compromise. They're going to have you make all the compromise. This is just not a good energy surrounding this. This is manipulative energy. They just want control. They want to control. But they know that you want to connect. And that's perfectly fine if that's what you want. But don't go back to somebody thinking that they've changed when they haven't. Thank you. Wesley Bradbury says, if you see me travel, it will be... Okay, if you see me travel, it will be the property I'm finding for the family. Oh, is heading it from me, and I am fighting for the house that my grandmother... Oh, okay. So that makes more sense. So that was it. So travel, the property that I am fighting for the family is heading, is they're hiding it from you. Oh, that sucks. Oh my gosh. Well, positive energy to you. Keep your chin up, please. I hope that justice prevails there. Thank you, Wesley. Okay, so I think I am going to end here. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I go live every Monday and Thursday, so I will definitely see you on Monday. I have a packed weekend with my grandkids, so I will not be able to pop on, unfortunately, but know that I will be here on Monday between 6:30 and 7 Eastern time, and I look forward to hanging out again, and I hope you guys take care. Bye, everyone.